To session 13 of our series on the secret to contentment here in Bible Genie. Today's verse comes from 1 Timothy chapter 6. And I love that there's a verse in this section that actually sets us up for the verse that I think we should focus on today on our journey of contentment, because what Timothy is saying, what Paul is writing to Timothy in this chapter of the New Testament, it says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world." So that's a truth, an essential truth that we realize and we know is true. But later on in this passage, I really think this helps us with our understanding of how to be content, because in verse 10 it says, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pangs." Wow. See, Jesus talks about that the love of money is the root of evil. And we realize that money itself is not evil. It's just putting money on the forefront as the priority on how we live, that more money is what we think will bring contentment. But we realize, and we can see illustration after illustration of those who have attained great wealth in this life, and that they truly still experience the emptiness that is only able to be found in God. And so God is laying this out for us in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 in a way that we can truly understand that we want to have godliness with contentment. That would be great gain. This is why we're focusing on this series of contentment. But we also see in this same section and passage that we have to be careful that we don't love money, because because we have, all of us have stories of people that we know that got a taste of what it was like to have a lot of wealth, whether not expecting to or working hard and receiving it, and then wandering away from the life that they had in God. And that is one of those, temptations, that when we are blessed financially, that we can recognize that this is because of God, and that He's allowed it and He's given it to us as a gift, and that we get to use it for His glory and not get so focused on it that we start to love it more than Him and the giver. So it's a challenge for us in this journey of the secret to contentment, to recognize all the blessings of our lives, but also just be able to put them in their rightful place. So I hope you're encouraged, and I look forward to seeing you next time in our next session of the series, The Secret to Contentment. Thanks. Bye.